am here with the author of Rustic, Joyful Food Generations, who is here to make us her very delicious pulled chicken sammies. Please welcome back to our home, Danielle Kartes.
Oh my God, Danielle. So happy to have you. I'm always happy to be here.
We're always happy to have you because we like to eat.
I know, right? And I love Hallmark. I love this. It's great.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, also joining us at the counter, I don't mean to make you nervous because you're cooking for some big celebs
I'm
today.
very nervous, you guys.
But joining us is Empire actress Grace Byers. Amazing. And from the new film, I Can Only Imagine, Madeline Carroll. Welcome, Madeline. And of course, the rest of our family. There's not an empty space here.
We like that. Crowd them in.
That's right.
I do pulled chicken stuff for my kids all the time.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to up it a little bit.
See,
take my game to the next level.
You throw the brioche in, and all of a sudden it's like classy.
It's classy. Make it classy.
Sorry, it's me cooking. It's not going to be classy.
Tell us about this pulled chicken sammy.
Okay, so I'm assuming everybody out there, we've all been to a taco truck.
Yes.
And I have friends, and they're like, how do you get the chicken to taste like that? I'll put chicken breast in the oven. I'll put chicken breast, and I'm like, stop right there. It's the chicken breast. It's not meant to be cooked really long and low and slow. It dries out.
That's true.
In comes the dark meat for the win. And this is what we love.
Chicken thighs.
Chicken thighs.
Chicken thighs. I'm slow cooking it.
Yes.
Breast meat. And it just...
And it really dries out. And it's like the Sahara in your mouth.
It is.
So you don't
need
want
the fat.
That. Yes, you need the fat.
Yeah.
And if anybody doesn't like the little fatty pieces or anything, all they need to do is cook it longer. They completely melt away.
So we start with the chicken thighs.
Start with the chicken thighs. So over here we've got simmering some onions, we've got some chicken thighs, a little bit of chicken stock, because whenever you cook anything for a long period of time, you want to make sure it's not going to dry out. So braising means you just want to bring that liquid up halfway.
Okay.
So halfway to the meat.
And this on the bone at this point.
No, these are boneless, but you can do them on the bone as well.
Okay.
As long as you bake it long enough and things are falling apart and shredding, you have no problem.
Okay.
Yes. Chicken thighs are a great thing to learn to cook on too, because you can't ruin them.
It's true.
You just can't ruin it. So start with the dark meat.
So how long are we going to keep it on the stovetop?
This maybe goes 8 to 10 minutes while we're mixing the sauce.
All right, so the sauce is really the star.
The superstar. So we've got a little apple cider vinegar.
With a tomato base.
Tomato base, absolutely. Okay. And then you know what? I love to just really use what you have on hand. This is soy sauce or tamari.
Okay.
And if you don't have soy sauce, skip it. If you have soy sauce, put it in.
Use it, all right.
A little bit of Worcestershire.
I love
never know how to say that.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Yeah. It smells good, like all caramely and
so
tasty.
Good.
I love it. A little bit of hot sauce, and you can put more in. I like spicy.
Yes.
But if this is for your kiddos, you can skip a little bit of the heat.
Oh, my kids love heat.
Do they? So does Noah. He's like the spicy dip.
Yeah.
I'm like,
oh, no, it's like a challenge for them.
And it's like they're hot and they're getting
I know they turn out bright red.
And then you feel like maybe something
I
wrong.
know. Wasn't the best idea.
This is what teenagers will do. Kai once said, oh, is that a ghost pepper? Watch this. And
Stop it. And that's like
half a gallon of milk later.
Right. Well, you said once. I bet he never did it again.
Oh, I was like, dude, what are you doing? He goes, it's so small. And he ate.
Right.
16. I had to learn the hard way.
Right.
Horrible.
So you put red pepper flakes in there as well.
Red pepper flakes too, because I want that double hit.
Okay.
The hot sauce has got cayenne to get you in the back, and then you got the red pepper flakes to get right in the front. See, we're covered. We're totally covered.
Some brown sugar.
Brown sugar, a little bit of mustard too. I like grainy mustard. Wherever you can get texture and extra flavor, use what you have though. That's very important. If you don't have grainy mustard, don't go buy it. Just use the mustard you have.
All right.
A little bit of salt.
But because the other ones have so much salt, you might have to check it a little bit, right?
Absolutely. So we've got a salty setup. So when you're thinking about meat, you generally want to do a teaspoon of salt per pound of meat.
Okay.
But if we've got salt in all of our fun ingredients, you want to cut back a little bit. That's why I only use half.
Teaspoon per pound.
That's a general rule, teaspoon per pound, because it's hard to season. You're like, how much
Right.
is in?
Yeah, because if you over-salt, it's over.
You can't go back.
And this is kosher salt, which has a larger granule. So if you're doing table salt, you'd want less.
Now,
It's finer.
Does that change if you're putting additional sodium in, like soy sauce?
It does change, because soy sauce is super salty.
Right.
So I cut back and did half that salt, because you want to think about it. And then people can season on their own, but it's important to think about how you're, doing your thing. All right, so I'm rambling. So here we go. We'll go with a little bit of pepper. A little bit of pepper.
A little more kick.
A little more kick. So here's our delicious, tasty base. And that just goes right in here. Right in.
Oh.
So because you add the seasonings to the sauce, you don't have to add it to the chicken.
No. Everything is so flavorful right now.
Wow.
So then
And
we're
then
going
we
to pop
pop that in the oven.
Yes, and he also has a lid too.
So you want the lid on top.
You want the lid on, so you want to create this sort of like steamy,
almost like a Dutch oven.
Yes, that's exactly what we're doing.
Okay, so how long are we going to keep
like
it in there?
sauna for chicken.
It's
It's better. It's a little bit.
There you go.
We're going to pretend.
You know what?
Yeah.
Put it in. Okay, put it in. in. I got you. Put it back on.
Oh, girl.
Okay.
That's my woman.
There you go.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. So, well,
$3.50?
$3.50 for about an hour and a half.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
so really,
Yes.
okay.
A long,
Long
time.
time.
So slow and low, so
Right.
you can really make it.
So then when you pull it out, it's
You're
going to be
shredding
falling
it,
off.
totally falling apart.
And if
you're
it doesn't do that,
basically-
keep it in. Right?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
And that's what it's going to look like when you're all finished.
And you can't ruin it with the dark meat. You just cannot ruin it. As long
Okay.
as there's liquid in there. If your liquid gets low, throw a little bit of water, a little bit more chicken stock in.
Okay.
Really
Got
important.
it.
But you're also serving it on this beautiful toasted brioche bun
Yes.
and a gorgeous, I can't even call this coleslaw.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like a slaw. It's delicious. It's like highbrow, lowbrow.
It's so beautiful.
So this is just cilantro and cabbage, carrots, lime juice. It's delicious. So it just sort of cuts through all that.
Lime juice, like no mayonnaise.
No
or
mayonnaise. You can add mayonnaise if you really need that mayo coleslaw. You can add it.
Or
pretty
even
healthy,
Greek yogurt.
actually.
Yes.
Add some Greek yogurt in
It's
there.
totally healthy. And you can skip the bun and just do like big lettuce wraps if you don't
Oh,
want to do
right.
brioche.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Lettuce wrap, too.
Why
if
would
you're
you
trying to-
not want to do brioche?
I
don't understand this.
If you love all that is good in the world, choose a bun.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. And then we're going to go on with this slaw that just cuts it. If you love life,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Then
right.
eat the bun.
then eat the bun.
Life is short.
Make
Eat a
it
piece of
gluten
bread.
free if you need to.
Right.
Go on an extra walk. Okay, here we go.
that's
we got this.
delicious.
Okay. And then you can toast these guys too. Use anything that you got. Look at it, so good.
That's a fancy
This is
pulled pork
fancy.
sandwich.
You could get this at a restaurant.
For sure.
or a date, or your casa.
or you could get it on a television show. That's how fancy it is.
Exactly.
Cheers. We have to
Cheers.
eat this.
Cheers.
because You guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was delicious.
so
You
good.
can enjoy it as well. HallmarkChannel.com. I'm going to go get this because I've been trying to up my game.
So
Yeah.
good.
I'm trying to up
Tasty.
my game at home.
This
with
is
the pork.
amazing.
It's
Yeah.
a great meal for
good.
teenage
Not good.
boys.
You can make it with any kind of meat.
I
Any
know.
kind of meat.
Be sure to check out
roast is
Danielle's
great,
new
too.
her new YouTube channel. It's called Rustic Joyful Food.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
You can
and
watch
this
us
is
cook.
all of that in together. It's so
Thank
good
you.
to have you back.
Thank you so much. You guys are wonderful.
We're going to come back, and
That is
Ken and
really
Shirley are going together like chicken and coleslaw.
Oh, yeah, exactly like that. We're hanging out. A long project coming. We are creating art for your front yard.
Oh, yeah, and it's got to be complete with some plants and flowers.